Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and it's day 3 of Minds and Money here in London 2013, and we are very early up, and so is Unigold here. We are at the booth of Unigold, and Andrew Cheadle is here with me. He's the president and CEO, and we want to talk shortly about this company. Andrew, thanks for getting up that early, and thanks for taking the time.
My pleasure, and good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, so Unigold, I just said it. What is your company about? Where are you based? What are you doing?
Well, we're exploring and developing gold properties in the Caribbean, specifically in the Dominican Republic.
Lovely.
And last month we reported our initial mineral resource of 2 million ounces of gold.
Oh.
So that was achieved within 18 months of our first major discovery holes into the project area. Mm-hmm. And going forward, we've got over 25 other targets to test on our very large native property.
How large is the property?
22,600 hectares. Put that in perspective, 20 kilometers by about 14 kilometers in size.
Okay, and for what size have you drilled out the resource so far? How much percentage is it from the property?
Oh, it's only in around about sort of 5% of the property, and there's gold anomalies over that entire property.
Okay, so how many ounces it was?
It was 2 million ounces.
2 million ounces.
2 million ounces, yeah.
At what grade?
At 1.6 grams a ton for open pit, so that's a very, very strong grade for an open pit.
So it starts right on the surface, or?
Absolutely right on surface, and in the picture behind me, we're actually standing right on top of the deposit.
No, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Great. So this is what you have done the last 18 months, you said.
Yes.
So I presume you had a very busy year this year with a lot of drilling. Of course, drilling costs money. What is in the bank left?
We have over $5.5 million left in the bank, and earlier this year we had the World Bank, the IFC, invest with us, and they're very strong partners and provided us with additional $5 million of financing mid-year.
Okay, good. Well, this leads me automatically to the question, what are the plans for 2014? Then, of course, you want to drill more.
Yes, it's a very, very good question. We believe that the way forward to add value to the company and for our shareholders is to go out and make new discoveries. As I mentioned earlier, we have very, very strong targets across the entire property. These are now being made drill ready and will be drilled during the year. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, we'll be providing further guidance on the metallurgical properties of the mineralization.
Okay. So the next steps, as you said, you want to drill more out of the targets. If it comes, let's say, to pre-feasibility study, feasibility study, how far are you away from that?
We're a good sort of 12 months away from that. Our goal at this point in time is still very, very much in the discovery phase. Is make the discoveries, then is the right time to do a pre-feasibility or a preliminary economic assessment.
Okay. Do you have any plans really to bring this by yourself into production?
You always have to work towards that. The work that we're doing so far, obviously the metallurgical work, our work with the communities, our work with the governments is all towards that goal.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, so you said you're in the Caribbean Sea, the Dominican Republic.
Yes.
Yeah. How is it these days to work there? Of course, you have always nice weather, not like here in Europe.
It is fabulous, and there's certainly a certain cachet about exploring for gold in the Caribbean. But more seriously, it is a wonderful place to work. The government is hugely supportive. Mm-hmm. They have a macro strategy to develop the mineral sector in the country, mm-hmm. and we see that with the coming on stream of the Pueblo Viejo mine, the Cerro de Mamon mine, and other explorers that are working in the country.
So you're not alone there?
Not at all. No, we have other companies there, and across the border we have Newmont from us.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. And when you say they are supportive, do they help you with, let's say, accelerated permits, or do they support you money-wise, infrastructure-wise? How does it work?
They support us with the overall fabric of getting the mining going. So this is obviously with our reporting, with the permitting for ongoing exploration. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You said a minute ago.
If I may, and also very strongly with the communities.
That's important.
So again, the director of mines, again, he visits our site and keeps a good handle on our progress.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. If you talk about support, you just said that the IFC, the World Bank, it was also stepped into your project.
Yes.
How did that come?
They approached us, and after a period of about 9 months of due diligence, they wanted to make an investment.
Okay.
And part of that is it's a partnership as well. So what they liked is how we go about our business. It's very important to work with communities, very important to work safely in an environmentally sound manner. Mm-hmm. And we are in a poor part of the world, and they see strategic investment in mining companies is one way to help develop communities and nations.
Yeah, okay. So what I can see it is like when they say, okay, we bring you into production, you employ people, you pay taxes, you take care for infrastructure for communities, whatever.
That's correct. So there's all of that, and it also requires us to work to very, very high standards, the IFC standards of sustainability and corporate social responsibility. These all roll into what's called the Equator 3 principles. And when we go through to production, you need to have those in place for any major bank to lend you money. So it's very important to get it right from the beginning. We do that. The IFC Support is in getting that right.
Very good. Last question. Who are your largest or major shareholder, and what is management's share in the company?
Okay. Well, management and family and friends hold about 5% of the company. Our major shareholders are Sherco, which is a Saudi Arabian businessman who holds about 12% of the company. Dundee Securities at about 10%. Pine Tree at about 10%. Sprott Asset Management, RBC, some of the other key shareholders.
Okay. So you have the who is who of the mining end.
We do, and they've all been very long-term shareholders, which is wonderful.
And so that means that they are also very supportive and help you in any matter. So financing for the future shouldn't be an issue, right?
I would say that's a very correct assessment.
As long as you deliver the results.
We have to, yes, and we have, and we've got some
exactly.
great results. Obviously, they're tough markets, but we've got the money to carry on, and we believe that the shareholders have given us that money to continue to explore and develop, rather than just sitting on it.
That's right.
So we will spend it very, very carefully, very prudently.
Well, great. Thank you very much, Andrew. All the best, and Merry Christmas.
yes, Feliz Navidad.
Thank you. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Andrew Chiddle, the President and CEO of Unigold. And you heard it, Dominican Republic. It's in the Caribbean Sea, but it's not only the nice weather. They have strong support from the government, from the communities. They have very strong shareholder bases with Sprott Asset Management, Dundee, you name it. Private people. The management has over 5% of the company. So watch out for them. They just brought 2 million ounces gold out, and it will be coming much more. Thanks, and bye-bye from London.